3 weeks gone and the combatants gone. Returning over the nightmare ground, we found the place again and found the soldiers sprawling in the sun. The frowning barrel of his gun overshadowing. As we came on that day, he hit my tank with one like the entry of a demon. Look here in a gun pit spoil, the dishonored picture of his girl, who has put
Steffi, Vergissmeinnicht.
We see him almost with content, abased, and seeming to have paid, and mocked at by his own equipment. That's hard and good when he's decayed.
But she would weep to see today how on his skin the sword flies move, the dust upon the paper eye, and the burst stomach like a cave.
For here the lover and killer are mingled, who had one body and one heart, and death, who had the soldier singled, has done the lover mortal hurt.
That was truly a touching video, class. Hit me right here in the heart. Alright, class, let's get to diagnosing this video. A little bit of analysis. Let's get it cracking. What's the tone and mood in this poem? Anybody? Yes, you, go ahead.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Sorry, but that's the incorrect answer. Sorry. Anybody else? Anybody? John.
Well, as you can see here, the tone and meaning of the poem is actually kind of sad because of the gory imagery shown in the poem, because his stomach is burst open like a cave. It's an excellent use of the simile to prove that the tone is very sad.
Shut up. But yes, John is correct. Okay, so far for the tone and mood, we have that this poem is obviously sad. That was the most obvious of all, but what else can we say about this? John did a mediocre job talking about the burst open stomach. Is there any other imagery in this that suggests a sad theme?
Well, in this poem, it says, marked at by his own equipment, that's hard and good when he's decayed. It shows that war is not glorious and that nothing's good when you're dead.
That was beautiful. Okay, so we have established now that the tone and the mood of this story is very sad and depressing. Now, class, what does that say about the overall theme of this actual poem? What does that say for any prolonged meaning to anything that this poem is trying to say? What agenda does it have, and what point is trying to be made?
In the last stanza, for here the lover and the killer are mingled, who had one body and one heart, and death, who had the soldier singled, has done the lover mortal hurt. It shows that no one's can escape the destructive power of war, not the soldier or the family.
It's a beautifully put point.
I really do need to pee.
Moving on, a really key thing that I think you guys all missed was the line about caverns. What lives in caverns is the question we must ask. Of course, the obvious answer is frogs. Now, if there are frogs, something must kill the frogs. What kills frogs, one may ask? Shotguns. Shotguns kill frogs. Now, if you look at the environmental aspects of shotguns, you can see that they're actually very negative. Because when they're going to load the ammunition, they have to use big diesel trucks. What does diesel mean for the environment? Diesel means that you have to put out a lot of CO2 carbon emissions. What does that mean for all of us? It means we're all gonna die because pollution is gonna heat up the Earth's atmosphere, and eventually it's gonna get too hot, the oceans are gonna get too hot, and in the end, everybody is going to be, yes, I said it before, dead. What's that end up with then? Cats game. What kills frogs? Shotguns and cats. Back to frogs again. So as you can see, that this poem is really talking about environmentalism. Even though this was written in the 1800s, obviously they were worrying about the frogs. Both because cats kill them and shotguns. Both of which are bad for the environment. Therefore, this must only be about environmentalism, not about war.
Before I go to the bathroom, is this gonna be on the final?
It is now.
Well, actually, that's not really the case because, like right here where it says the dust upon the paper eye kind of suggests that the human body is fragile, like you can easily tear it apart like a piece of paper. Also, there's quite a bit of personification here that's given to the weapons, such as the frowning barrel of his gun, as if the gun was disappointed.
Oh! Is the suicide mission over? Somebody cut me down. Man, I felt like I was gonna die during that terrible explanation. It reeked of wrong. Since you're so smart, John, why don't you explain to us what the title of this the poem means? Vergissmeinnicht. Since you're so smart, do you know what that means?
Vergissmeinnicht, which translated from direct German means "forget me not," and this, of course, ties directly into the poem because the dead German soldier was carrying around a picture of his beloved girl. We are not sure if this is his girlfriend or his wife, but it is obviously someone he deeply cares about.
Speaking of which, I need to Vergissmeinnicht, if you know what I mean.
Wow, that was wonderful. You want an award or something? Smart Aleck Award of the Year! Is this what you want? Is this what you want to deserve? You think you're better than me? You think you can do your job better than me? Is that it, John?
Can I go?
Go to the bathroom.
Never mind.
Children, regardless of your point of view, when it really comes down to it all, regardless of if you're talking about the environment or war, you can see that the point still stands. This world is ours to take care of. And as Vergissmeinnicht taught, war is a destructive thing, just as shooting frogs and with shotguns is harmful to our environment. So if there's anything you take away from this lesson today, let it be that we must all get along. War is not a glorious thing. So, in closing, I would just like to say, you're all failures.
I think a bird just pooped on me. Gotta go again. You gotta go again.
That looks so gross.
We gotta go again.
Feisty.
Oh!
Is your suicide mission over? Somebody cut me. Oh, is this your... Oh, it's...
I expect you to.
Okay. Good work.